Welcome back to State and Local Government and Politics. In Part 9 of Module 7 on executives, we'll discuss executives and the core dimensions of sustainability, executives and sustainability, and the conclusion. State and local government executives play an important role in promoting the core dimensions of sustainability. Investment in human capital is important to all political executives. Those distinctive qualities of a state or a local area often connect up strongly with environmental quality issues. While federal environmental laws have held significant sway in protecting endangered species and ameliorating the effects of environmental damage of the past, state and local executives play a prominent role in upholding federal standards. Local land use permitting policies, for instance, can have a tremendous impact on native fish and wildlife species and on land and water resources. City councils and county commissioners, as well as a host of public agencies, are virtually always the first line of defense in protecting and maintaining the environmental goals of sustainable governance. Local executives serve the institutional goal of sustainability through emphasis on equitable development plans that reduce resource impacts through reduced urban sprawl. In the past, planning and zoning has been used for the nefarious purpose of de facto discrimination, excluding certain races and ethnicities from living in certain areas. While federal, state, and local laws long ago moved away from these earlier and dismal times, the core principles of sustainability offer a further reminder that state and local executives must be ever vigilant to policies that have the effect of excluding individuals from equal and broad participation in social, economic, and political life. State and local executives can play an important role in promoting sustainability in their jurisdictions. For example, they can suggest and support legislation, issue executive orders, use their power of persuasion as leaders, and establish various advisory boards, commissions, task forces, and working groups intended to promote sustainability. In conclusion, executive leadership serves a very important function in U.S. state and local government. Governors, executive staff and boards, county commissions, mayors, and many other executives are the sources of much innovative leadership and policy innovation. Executive functions are either appointed or elected and are either collegial or hierarchical. In all executive positions, there are at least two common dilemmas to be considered. First, expectations of executives generally require a well-developed staff and a strong network of relationships with other executives operating at the national, state, and local level. In other words, executive leadership is highly dependent on support systems to accomplish innovative goals. Second, successful executive leadership is dependent on the ability of leaders to gain the support of others. Elected executives find that they must gain public support in order to accomplish their most important goals, including those of effective promotion of sustainability. Executives must lead others, convincing both everyday citizens and other elected and appointed officials that a particular direction in governing will lead to sustainable and desirable outcomes. Finally, executives must have a clear sense of the power they exercise over the institutions they represent and the influence that comes from the development of strong connections between national, state, and local governments. That concludes the module on executives. In Module 8, we'll discuss the courts.